Hello everyone. Today I'm going to present the speech that I gave a month ago, and the subject is lifelong learning and wellness. It was for people of 55 years old and above, so basically seniors, and I was trying to explain to them why it's good to keep pursuing anything related to learning and well-being. The program was provided by Aspen Consulting in collaboration with the European Union. It was a program initiative of the European Union, and it was presented also to Sweden and Poland, from what I know. And here in Cyprus, I was the speaker and I was excited about this program. So let's on with it. First of all, what are the benefits of someone of 55 years old and above to remain as a student of lifelong learning and keep a healthy routine? Maintaining cognitive and physical health. Our brains and our bodies remain healthy in different ways. Social connection. We connect with people that have like-minded interests and hobbies, so we connect better with those people. Pursuing interests that may have been put on hold because before we had other responsibilities, our jobs, and we didn't have the time or the energy or even the financial means. But now we have more time to pursue those interests. Because of that, we improve personally and spiritually because we do things that we like and we enjoy instead of trying to achieve anything related to professional academic, either degrees or something related to our jobs. Because before we had to step up in the ladder, in the hierarchy of our jobs or our professional careers. So we didn't have that much time for our personal and spiritual development. Staying up to date with current trends, for example, technological literacy and social media. Most of the times, seniors nowadays are not really connected with the technology and everything that comes with it, like the social media. But nowadays, everything is connected with those two areas. So any seniors that are staying up to date by lifelong learning with anything new that comes up, they will know about these things and anything new, new trends that come out. Next, what do the studies say? These things are done, studies are done that explain this, uh, what I'm telling you here. And I'm going to have a bibliography later on in the presentation and down in the description for anyone that wants to go and read those articles in depth, because here I'm giving you summaries. First of all, about the exercise, it improves our sleep quality because you get tired, you want to sleep, and helps you stay in bed and go early in bed, and you are healthier because sleep is really important for our health. It reduces blood pressure, something a lot of people are having. It reduces the chance of developing dementia and Alzheimer's, really common issues of seniors. It reduces the risk of depression, even more common in younger people. So again, really important to not have depression from earlier ages and especially later on. It helps you with that. It reduces the risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes, things that many seniors have later on in their lives. Reduces the risk of various cancers. Anyone can have a cancer nowadays is really because of our water, the food we eat, and many other reasons. So exercise helps with that. It improves bone health because muscles atrophy, they lose density, but bones, if we train them, get stronger and we stay healthy because of that. And we improve our balance and coordination. If we continue any fitness regime or sports, etc., these two remain intact. And seniors, most of the times, have a higher risk of falling because of that, because they are not exercising enough, and they lose these two attributes, balance and coordination, which are really important in staying upstanding and without and not falling all the time. Let's go to learning. learning fends off dementia again. It helps with the dementia that is an important issue for seniors. Offers new skills and interests because you learn various things. Nowadays, there are so many things out there that you can learn. While you are in those groups, you socialize with like-minded people. You have the same interests and you kind of connect with them easier. You develop your self-confidence and self-esteem because you set a goal. You want to learn this thing, this skill, this new knowledge. And because you achieve it, you feel good about yourself. And you have also a sense of purpose and accomplishment. When you have this goal and afterwards that you achieve it, you feel good, you feel accomplished. As you can see, I have numbers in the end of these sentences because of the bibliography that I will have later on. Third, language learning. People that like to learn new languages is really good for our brains, especially when we learn in the Western world, we have the uh, languages that are related to letters, the alphabetic letters. But if we learn a symbolic language like Chinese or Arabic, which are related to symbols, our brain, both parts of our brains, the left and the right hemisphere, the left is the analytical and the right is the creative part of our brain, they work together. Because, for example, I gave them an example in the presentation. Years ago, I used to take Mandarin Chinese lessons. And to learn even one single character, it was really hard, but really rewarding. You are learning the the character, how to write it and how to pronounce it to other people. So that's the analytical part, to remember it and express it. But also the creative, to create that character, to draw it, because you learn for each character how to draw it. And because of that, you have two parts of your brain working together. So imagine, helps your brain work really well overall holistically. And actually, this reference here is from an article that talks about the Chinese language. It's a research done on that. Lastly, 40%, which is a really high percentage, of our daily activities are habits. So if we are doing something, we start something, we put it in our lives like a routine. Every single day, every morning, at this hour, I'm gonna do this thing. If we do that for a few days, it becomes a habit easily because 40% are daily activities. And a really good technique that I like to use is Pomodoro technique. The kitchen timers, like the tomato. That's where the word comes from. That Pomodoro is tomato in Italian because those kitchen timers that look like the tomatoes. And when you set it at a certain time, so to know when the food is ready. And basically, you set a timer when you are learning something, and you set it for, let's say, for 30 minutes. You say, I'm gonna study for 30 minutes, or I'm gonna do the sport that I like, and then I'm gonna have 10 minutes rest. Or you can have 1 hour of studying and 15 minutes of rest. Because of that, you have some rest, but you set yourself to do it. You push yourself to do it for an hour, and then you can reward yourself with a rest, and that pushes you to do it. And little by little, like a habit, you get used to it, and later on you increase the time that you are doing it. So it's a really good technique. Next, I talked about the book Mindset. In this book, the Dr. Carol Dweck is the most well-known book on how to improve your mindset. She's a researcher and she gave also many examples of people that had trouble with their mindset. And in it, she talks about the fixed and the growth mindset, two different mindsets that people have. The first one is the fixed mindset. Basically, it's a fixed way of thinking. Some examples are, I'm then gonna say if you are old, I'm getting old, so why should I do it? I have health problems. Why should I have any exercise or Why should I do any sports? There is no point anymore. I'm gonna die after a few years. That's the fixed mindset. You set yourself for failure before you even start. And the second mindset is the growth mindset, is the developmental way of thinking. In this way, you are thinking like, I have no obligations. So I don't have any job here not anymore. I don't have any responsibilities. So I have more time. I have more time because I don't work. I have experiences and I'm more wise now. I know what works and what doesn't and what I like. So you set for yourself for improvement, for success. And you should concentrate on that, on the growth mindset. You have more to gain now than before. And why not use it, your time wisely? Next, I gave them live examples because there are live examples. I'm sure you have seen pictures like that before. A lot of Chinese people at parks doing Tai Chi and Qigong exercises. These people live, most of them live up to 100 years old, but at least 90 years old. Why? Because they do their exercises, either different sports or they play chess at those parks or any other things. They learn new things all the time and exercise. And then I give them these few examples. I'm gonna play them so you can see what I mean. And I will have this in the description as well. 90 years old woman exercising. And that's really hard on your balance and stability, even for younger people. Second example, this old guy doing calisthenics, really hard exercises, even for young people, to be honest. Look at the control he has. Next, we have two examples of learning. People that pursued degrees after they got old. And that's a nice example. The last one, 105 years old. great examples. Then some suggestions. I gave them also suggestions of what they can do, recommendations. Here in Cyprus, of course, mostly in Larnaca, but in general in Cyprus. Depending on your country, you can find a lot of things, classes, and where to get diplomas. Online bachelor's and masters. Here, this website. First one is the website of Sweden, um, where you can find all the universities, and there are a lot of them that give online bachelor's and masters, mostly masters. But for European Union citizens, they're free. So it's a really good opportunity there. Second, this website, Bachelor Studies, they have also bachelor's and masters. They give all the options that are online for various universities that they are online worldwide, from America to Europe, everywhere. Next, I gave them some bachelor's and master's uh, universities here in Cyprus that you can. They have also online for people that are interested worldwide too. I believe all of them have anything related to business and marketing. UCLA has also law and media, psychology. Psychology, there is also Indianapolis and political sciences. European University has also something with the classics, with the ancient Greece. Open University has many other things related to economics and stuff. Alexander College has something related to fashion, I believe. They have some interesting degrees, and there are around 10,000 depending on the university, and Alexander College 7 to 8 thousand. But depending on the university, you can talk with them about maybe they can give a discount or there is an option with through the government to get a loan or something or pay in installments. Next, I gave them some other institutes, some examples and gyms that they can go and have some classes or exercise. Here in Lanaka, Time Private Institute has a variety of classes from language, art, dance, music, and many other things. A lot of computer classes. In Limassol, I used to go to Five Rounds MMA. It's a great school. And here in Lanaka, we used to go to Projan Gym, MMA schools that have fitness and martial arts classes. I really recommend those two because I used to go to them. Tree of Life here in Lanaka again. They have yoga, qigong classes. They have film nights, philosophical discussions, and many other things because they are working with different teachers. I used to have my teacher also in Limassol related to Qigong and Tai Chi. If someone is interested, contact me and I will give his contact details to connect with him if you are in Limassol area. Training centers that are governmental training centers that are way cheaper. You pay 100 something per year and you have all kinds of classes. At least here in Cyprus, I don't know in other countries. Have different language classes, traditional arts and dance classes, cooking, gardening, sports, crafts, a lot of class, different kinds of things. It's perfect for seniors. Cyprus Bookworm Club is a club that I'm a part of it. I'm a member. We have monthly meetings for book discussions, and every now and then we have we organize various activities throughout Cyprus. And as of recently, there was a trip outside Cyprus too, related to books, and it's a really fun, exciting group. There's no fees to join, but there is for the activities and anything that is organized outside of the meetings. And lastly, Academic and General Bookshop here in Larnaca. It's a bookshop. It's the oldest bookshop in Larnaca. It's one of my is my favorite in Larnaca, and probably in Cyprus as a bookshop. And recently, a few months ago, they started having seminars too out in their garden, which is beautiful, and workshops related to the creative writing and different workshops related to philosophy and various other life topics. Different teachers and speakers come and talk there. And next month, I will also have a talk there related to my second book, Back to the Roots. So check those out if you are in Cyprus, especially in Larnaca and in Limassol. And maybe you can find many other things in other cities or in your area if you are outside Cyprus. Here is a Q&A session I had there with them. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments and I will respond. This is a bibliography, as I was saying, about the studies. I will add them in the description for anyone that wants to read the articles in depth. And lastly, these ideas, what I talked here about lifelong learning and wellness and skills and knowledge, all those things, but I include them a few other things that I found out recently. They were included in my first book, A Practical Mind. Contact me to if you want to get the book. It's about how to improve your mind in all areas of life, how to use philosophy to get out of difficult situations. Maybe you have difficult communicating with other people, how to communicate better, interpersonal skills, psychological thing. I have some psychology studies inside to explain some various effects of the brain, what we can need to improve our brain, how we can learn new things, new knowledge, new skills, how to perceive things around us like Sherlock Holmes, and within ourselves, some exercises, meditation exercises. I have all kinds of stuff, how to improve our brains, our minds to the fullest, make it more practical, more efficient, and more productive in many areas. Other than that, I have my website, The Life Upgrades, where I have a blog, articles, I have and all my social media and many other things. Recently got an update. You can check it out. I'll have it down in the description for anyone that wants to check it out. And these links to my social media and other things that I have. Uh, on social media, you can search basically on Google Vasilis Stefanou with the English characters, and you'll find me the Facebook and Instagram. I post anything new, any post or stories that I create, mostly on Instagram. Create different various things that I find daily that helps people, or something from my speakings and workshops and trainings. On Medium, you can find my latest articles that I research, and I add also references that related to social sciences, philosophy, businesses, entrepreneurship. Have many various articles there. And YouTube is this channel that you are watching right now. If you didn't already, please subscribe, like this video, comment, and share with your friends. I used to post fitness videos before, and now I'm posting these longer lecture type videos from my speaking gigs. Everything for free. So subscribe to know when I upload new video. And my latest endeavor is the podcast Time to Think. Unfortunately, this is only in the Greek language. If you don't speak the Greek language, I'm sorry. And here I explain things that I learned from and what I write in my books, what I talk in my speaking gigs about social sciences, philosophy, and self-help tips in Greek for people that they don't know these uh, subjects well. Uh, and I have it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Castbox. So if you are a Greek speaker and you have any of those, please go there and check it out. Time to Think podcast. I believe you will enjoy it as well. And lastly, thank you, Aspen Consulting, the company that created this initiative, and they chose me for their speaker. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.